General Hospital spoilers for Friday, February 21st, reveal that Brennan is in danger as Josslyn decides to use the power of the WSB to execute a plan to take down Cyrus. This not only causes chaos but also pushes Brennan into an even bigger crisis. Previously, he could control the situation and manipulate everything as he pleased, but now, with Josslyn and the WSB involved, things are out of his hands. Josslyn is no longer the naive girl she once was. The loss of Dex has turned her into a strong woman, ready to confront the enemy at any cost. However, Josslyn's direct involvement in this battle is not only a shock to Brennan but also places her in extreme danger. Cyrus may be dying in the hospital, but his loyal henchmen are still around, and they won't let anyone try to bring him down. As Josslyn uses the power of the WSB to expose Cyrus' secrets, she is also putting herself in the line of fire. And Brennan, better than anyone, understands that if the situation is not controlled, Josslyn could become the next target. Meanwhile, Josslyn's involvement with the WSB has Carly extremely worried. She never wanted her daughter to enter this dangerous world, and now that Josslyn is fully caught up in the battle with Cyrus, Carly feels more helpless than ever. She turns to Brennan, asking him to find a way to pull Josslyn out of this fight before it's too late. But what can Brennan do when he himself is caught up in this risky whirlpool? Josslyn's transformation is undeniable. She is no longer a girl who hides behind others for protection. She is now a true warrior, ready to stand up and fight for justice. But could her decision be a mistake? Will Brennan be able to control the damage before things go too far? And more importantly, can Josslyn survive the bold choices she's made? This story is entering an even more dangerous phase, and everyone is waiting to see who will come out on top in this intense battle. Dante is about to face shocking news from Anna, which will turn everything he thought he knew about his life upside down. As Anna provides critical information, Dante slowly realizes that Joe's true identity could change everything. This not only puts Dante in a difficult situation with Brook Lynn but also opens up a series of new problems he didn't anticipate. Joe's story is not just about a young man reconnecting with his family, it also involves deep secrets that could push Dante into danger. As the truth begins to unfold, Dante realizes that there is a hidden force trying to control the situation and conceal the truth about Gio. Could this be a criminal organization related to the people who once manipulated Cyrus? Or is there something even more sinister at play? Anna warns Dante that digging into these secrets could make him a target for those who don't want the truth to come out. But as an honest cop, Dante can't ignore it. He decides to conduct his own investigation, despite the potential risks. However, this decision affects not only him but also puts Brook Lynn and Gio in danger. Meanwhile, Brook Lynn begins to sense the unease in Dante's recent changes. She starts to worry that the secret about Gio could destroy everything they've tried to build. But if Joe's true identity is exposed, it means someone has intentionally hidden the truth all along. And who is that person? Who has been manipulating their lives? Dante now faces not only external threats but also a battle with himself. What will he do when he finds out that those he's trusted may be the ones hiding the biggest secrets? Can Dante protect Brook Lynn and Gio from the enemies lurking in the shadows? Or will he become the next target in the fight for control of the truth? Joe's identity story is not just a simple change, it's a storm that is about to sweep away everything Dante has ever believed. And when the truth is revealed, no one can know what will happen next. Drew and Jason finally face off in a tense confrontation, as their disagreement over protecting Sasha intensifies. Drew can't shake the feeling that Jason is hiding something, and he begins to suspect that Jason's involvement in protecting Sasha might not just be out of loyalty but could have another motive. The secrets surrounding Sasha's pregnancy and her connection to Jason are causing Drew to lose his composure. The clash between the two is not just a simple argument, but an emotional explosion as Drew questions Jason's true reasons for fiercely protecting Sasha. Jason, calm yet powerful, doesn't explain much, which only deepens Drew's suspicions. However, what makes this confrontation more serious is when Drew hints that Jason might be the father of Sasha's child, and he can't accept Jason continuing to manipulate everything without anyone being able to stop him. Jason isn't easily provoked, but when pushed to the limit, he can't just stand there and take it. The conversation quickly escalates into a tense showdown, with neither willing to back down. Drew, with his stubborn nature, is determined to get to the bottom of everything, while Jason just wants to protect Sasha and the baby from any trouble that may arise. The tension between the two men doesn't stop at words, and it creates a series of alarming consequences. If Drew decides to dig deeper into Jason and Sasha's relationship, this could lead to dangers no one could predict. Meanwhile, Jason also knows that Drew is not someone who will easily give up once he has suspicions, and if the situation continues to escalate, it's likely both will be caught in an uncompromising war. With the tension rising, the question is whether Drew really wants to uncover the truth, or if he simply can't accept that Jason is always the one standing in defense of everything he can't control. And if Drew's suspicions are correct, how will that change everything? This showdown is not just a battle between two men. It's an explosion that could change the future of everyone involved. Who will Sasha side with as both Jason and Drew are heading into an endless war? And more importantly, who will win in this confrontation? Lulu will likely need to prepare herself for a huge shock when the truth about Gio is finally revealed. He is Dante's son. This information will not only leave Lulu stunned but also place her in a complex situation, as her past, present, and future with Dante are all at risk of being completely turned upside down. Dante, the man Lulu once loved and had a family with, now has a child he never knew about all these years. This means Brook Lynn has been keeping the biggest secret of her life, hiding Joe's existence from Dante and the world. When this truth is exposed, Lulu will not only feel betrayed but will also have to face the reality that she and Dante may never have the chance to reunite as she had hoped. This story becomes even more complicated as Gio has become an important part of Brook Lynn's, Dante's, and the Quartermain family's lives. The boy is used to his current life, and now, when the truth about his biological father is revealed, everything will change. Lulu, who once thought she could have a second chance with Dante, now faces the prospect that he may choose to stay with Brook Lynn and Gio rather than return to her. It's not just Lulu who will be affected, even Rocco will have to deal with this change. The boy might feel threatened by the appearance of a new brother, someone who could completely alter the family dynamics. Dante will have to find a way to balance caring for Rocco and taking responsibility for Gio, which might make Lulu feel pushed to the side. Meanwhile, Brook Lynn will have to face the consequences of her past choice. Hiding Joe's existence not only hurt Dante but also made Lulu feel as though she would never have a chance to fight for her family. If Lulu decides to react strongly, she could do everything in her power to prevent Brook Lynn from continuing to control Dante's and Joe's lives. So, what will happen next? Lulu may be forced to make Dante choose between being with her or continuing to build a family with Brook Lynn and Gio. If Dante chooses to stay with his new son, Lulu may feel as if she has lost the man she loves completely. But if Lulu fights for her love, she will have to face a painful battle, not only with Brook Lynn but also with her own feelings. This story is not just a shock to Lulu, but an event that could change the future of everyone involved. Can Lulu accept the truth and move on, or will she fight to reclaim her place in Dante's life? The answer will determine not only her future but also the fate of everyone around her. Sasha is facing a difficult decision. She has an important secret to confess, and the only person she trusts right now is Jason. However, she also knows that revealing the truth could put her and her unborn child in danger. When Jason learns the information Sasha shares, he is completely shocked. This not only changes Sasha's life but also has a powerful impact on Jason and those involved. Jason is used to facing dangerous situations, but this time, he feels he's being pushed into a battle he can't predict. Sasha tells him about the threat Sidwell poses, a man with great influence in the underworld of Port Charles. What Jason hears from Sasha makes him realize that Sidwell is not just a criminal, he has plans that, if not stopped, could destroy the safety of many people in the town. Sidwell isn't acting alone. He has a network of power behind him, and he's not afraid to eliminate anyone who dares to challenge him. Sasha knows too much, and she's the next target. But what's even more concerning is that Sidwell has allies everywhere, possibly even people in power in the town. This makes the situation more complicated than ever. Jason knows that just one mistake could trap both him and Sasha in Sidwell's snare without any way out. Sasha can't keep this secret forever. She knows that if she doesn't speak out, she won't be able to protect her child. But she also understands that involving Jason in this could put him in danger. She doesn't want to drag him into a fight she's not sure she can win. But Jason is not the type of person who can stand by when someone he cares about is in danger. He decides to help Sasha, even if it means going up against someone like Sidwell. However, Jason also knows that he can't act alone. He needs a plan, needs help, and most importantly, he needs to know exactly what Sidwell is doing and how far he will go to protect his secrets. But while Jason and Sasha are trying to figure out how to deal with Sidwell, he has already started making his move. He knows that Jason is a threat, and he won't give Jason the opportunity to bring him down. Sidwell orders one of his most loyal henchmen to watch Jason and Sasha's every move. He doesn't want any surprises, and he will do everything to make sure the truth is never revealed. This means Jason and Sasha have very little time to figure out how to deal with Sidwell. They need to act quickly, but they also need to be careful. One wrong move could cost them their lives. Meanwhile, others in Port Charles are starting to sense the danger lurking. Carly, who always has the instinct to protect her loved ones, starts to suspect that something isn't right. She notices the tension in Jason's behavior, and she wants to know what's really going on. But Jason can't tell Carly, not right now. Things become even more complicated when Nina also finds out that Sasha is hiding something. She feels worried for Sasha, but she also can't help wondering if this has anything to do with Michael. Nina has had a tense relationship with Sasha in the past, but this time, she knows that Sasha is in trouble, and she can't ignore it. Meanwhile, Sidwell is moving forward with his next plan. He not only wants to get rid of Jason and Sasha, he wants to use this situation to expand his power in Port Charles. He already has some people on his side in the town, and he believes he can control everything. But what he doesn't anticipate is that Jason is not someone who will be easily subdued. As Jason begins to gather information and make a plan, he knows this fight is not just about Sasha or Sidwell. This is about the survival of many people in Port Charles, and if he doesn't act quickly, everything could get worse than ever. Can Jason and Sasha figure out a way to take down Sidwell before he strikes? Will the truth Sasha reveals change the course of this battle? And who is really behind Sidwell, pulling the strings and manipulating everything from the shadows? The answers to all these questions will soon be revealed as the battle between Jason, Sasha, and Sidwell reaches its climax.